So here's our compressor. It's pushing the 900 CFM through this yellow hose. It gets quite warm, so we've got some ice over top of it just to cool it off before it gets into the irrigation system, so it doesn't melt the pipe. And then that goes right into our irrigation system. Which is coming from the pump house across the railroad tracks. And then the pipe runs underground. It's a big 10-inch pipe and it goes all the way up the hill past the greenhouse and then through that opening and ties in around 18 teeth. And then we work the air away from the compressor and we try and work downhill, push the water into low spots, and then that way we're not missing anything. We don't leave any areas where the water can be trapped, freeze, and split the pipe over the winter time. It's about a 3-day process, and I'll show you some of the areas out on the golf course where we're doing that. Okay, so I'm up in that clearing by 18 that I was showing you from down in the ditch there. You can just see the corner of the pump house. The main line comes up through the right-hand side of the road there, and then across where this break in the pavement is, and then ties into a 6-inch line, which is part of the irrigation system. And that 6-inch line runs down 11, and then circles around to 10, and then the other direction it goes down 12, and then down towards the green. And the 6-inch line kind of acts like a manifold, and as the pipes get farther away from the golf course, they subdivide into smaller pipes, and that's what feeds the golf course. Basically, there's kilometers of pipe out here. So what we do is we push it away from the pump and sort of down the hills, and we'll keep working our way out towards 4 and 13. And the idea is to push all the water away from the higher points on the golf course. And then tomorrow what we'll do is as we leave tonight, we'll shut the compressor off, everything will settle down, and then we'll go back and we'll do the greens and tees again, and make sure that we collect any of the low spots, and then all of the manual areas. And I'll be showing you some of those when I'm out on the golf course. As I go through it, I'll be picking up a couple of spots just to show you how we walk through the irrigation lines. We're out here on number 6 and continuing to blow out the lines. We've got a compressor down at the shop that I showed you. It's pushing 900 cubic feet per minute into the system, and we use that air to expel the water from the irrigation lines so they don't freeze over the wintertime. I'll turn this on at number 6 here so you can see it. I'm out at the satellite box. You've probably seen them around the golf course. There's 6 of them that control different zones in the golf course. So I'll turn that on and you can see what it's like. That's the back of number 6. You see most of the water's out of the system at the back here. Every now and again we'll get a pocket that pushes through. There's the front half of the green. Usually takes probably 10-15 minutes to push all the water out of the one section. And then of course as we work our way down the fairway into the lower section, there's more water, because that's where it settles to without the pressure on it. And we'll continue working on that, and I'll keep showing you some video from it. So I'm up here on the nursery. This is one of the manual areas that we do. There are valves in the ground, and we turn them on with these valve keys. Just a simple plastic ball valve in the hole there. Here's number 13 green. Is actually one of the lowest greens on the golf course. But it's just low clear, but don't get off the water through the system. So I worked my way around from 6 and down 4 through the bottom of the hill there, and now I'm just pushing down towards 5 green. Tony's working the other side of the golf course with the other 6, the other 3 satellite boxes out of the 6 in total. And you can see we're definitely closing in on it. We're about as far away from the pump as we can get. And things are going well. We'll go through it all again tomorrow to make sure that we get all the water out. It's Wednesday morning at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Really cold this morning, it's about -5. And we're just putting the finishing touches on blowing out the irrigation system. Really today is just about sort of running through the system, make sure that we've got all the water out of it. So it'll be quite quick. We should be done by noon or so. And I'm just going to turn up, I'm up here by 9 green. It's pretty frosty, so we can't really get on the course, but we're able to work from the satellite boxes. I'll just turn that on. There you go. So you can see most of the water's out of the system now. So we're fairly confident that we've gotten all the water out. And just to make sure, we'll run through the rest of the course. And that'll pretty much finish blowing out the irrigation system for this year. We've got a few little things to do, like winterize the washroom on number 5, because that actually works off the irrigation system. And then once that's done, we'll send the compressor back and we'll move on to other things.